Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we're going to talk about my favorite investing platform, Good Luck Chuck. It looks like the war of the brokerage accounts rages on, and anytime there's competition amongst the banks, consumers win in every time. And what spurred this on was last October, Charles Schwab announced that it would cut online stock and ETF fees to zero, so commission-free trades on stocks and ETFs. This was in direct response to Robinhood the last couple years. Their whole platform business model is commission-free trades. Charles Schwab realized that it was losing the younger generation of investors, so it made this move. And then later that month, it also announced that it was going to start offering fractional shares in the year 2020. And once again, I think something like more than 50% of Robinhood's user base were first-time investors, young people investing for the first time. So Charles Schwab knew that they were going to have to adapt in order to survive going into the future. I don't want to knock Robinhood because I think it is a very useful platform. It's very simplified, so it's not as threatening. It reduces the financial friction to get into investing in the first place. However, my experience with them the last year has not been a good one. It took forever for me to get their cash management account, and I signed up for fractional reserves last year with them, and I'm something like 2,650,000th in line in order to get this functionality. When it'll happen, when it's coming, I don't know. The list of problems with Robinhood continues, with their platform freezing up a couple times in March, and then they don't really have a customer service department. It's nearly impossible to get a human on the phone to talk to them. And now, in my opinion, Charles Schwab is the best wealth management and investing platform, now that it offers commission-free trades, fractional shares, in addition to their wealth of research tools for buying and selling stocks, in addition to their amazing customer service if you want to talk to a human on the phone. In my opinion now, Charles Schwab is the best brokerage account that you can get today for free. Now, some people might say, what about Fidelity? Fidelity also is commission-free and has fractional shares. The problem, or the only downside, once again, this is a fantastic bank, but the problem with Fidelity is that they make their money off of mutual funds. If you sign up with Fidelity, they're going to try and sell you mutual funds because that's what they make. If that's all you're interested in, then you're fine going with Fidelity. However, Charles Schwab offers mutual funds in addition to, once again, a wealth of information on buying and selling individual stocks. If you're looking to buy and sell individual stocks, Charles Schwab is the place to be. I also really like Vanguard. Vanguard also introduced commission-free trades last December. However, they've made no announcement on fractional shares, and once again, they're a mutual fund bank. They're trying to sell you Vanguard mutual funds, which are excellent, but if you're looking to buy and sell individual stocks, I still think Charles Schwab is better than Vanguard and Fidelity. Prior to this announcement, Charles Schwab had already enabled DRIP, dividend reinvestment plans. So as long as you selected to reinvest dividends, you were already purchasing fractional shares. However, they did not allow you to purchase directly fractional shares. And if you go to their website today, they've already unveiled what the plan is. This is going to become live on June 9th for both mobile and web trading. And, coming soon, Schwab stock slices. Own any of the S&P 500 for as little as $5. What is a Schwab stock slice? Stock slices is an easy way to buy fractional shares for a set dollar amount. You have the option to buy shares in up to 10 U.S. companies at a time. The stocks you purchase through Schwab stock slices will be individual stocks in your account that you can hold and sell independently, which is pretty cool. What's a fractional share? A fractional share is when you own less than one whole share of a company. Fractional shares allow you to purchase stocks based on the dollar amount you want to invest. So you may end up with a fractional share of a whole or more than one share. Which stocks are available for purchase? At this time, it's just the S&P 500, so the 500 largest companies in America. However, I'm sure in the future they're going to expand this to include ETFs and then small caps. Is there a minimum or limit on how much I can invest through Schwab stock slices? Yes, the minimum for a single transaction is $5 and the maximum is $10,000 per transaction. So the buzzwords that you're going to hear going forward with Charles Schwab's fractional share system is direct indexing and build your own ETFs. ETFs are great because it gives you a broad diversification. However, you still have to buy one whole share in order to get that fraction of all the companies that that ETF holds. But maybe you don't want any of the current existing ETFs. You can basically now build your own ETF of 10 companies. If you look at this slice as an example, these 10 companies, the share price for all 10 combined is over $5,000. But if you want to set up a system where you dollar cost average in $50 a month, $5 each to each of these 10 companies, you're now basically creating your own mini ETF. And this function is great because it allows younger investors or investors who don't have millions of dollars to get into the market today and start investing for as little as $5 at a time. If you look at what the share price for numerous Fortune 500 companies have been doing the last couple decades, they don't do stock splits anymore. Berkshire Hathaway probably has never split their stock. Splitting your stock basically doubles the number and halves the amount so that the share price is more reasonable to buy. However, Berkshire Hathaway, one share is $260,000 right now. Amazon is $2,400, Google is $1,400, Tesla $800, Netflix over $400. People want to invest in these companies, but once again, if you only have $500 a month to invest, you're never going to be able to buy a share of Amazon. And I just think this idea is really cool and a lot of fun. For $5, I will be buying a share of Berkshire Hathaway, and $5 divided by 260,000, I will own 0.00191% of a share of Berkshire Hathaway. But that's the amazing thing about investing in the stock market, is when the share price appreciates by a certain percentage, it doesn't matter how many shares you have. It only matters on the dollar amount. So if I own $100 worth of Berkshire Hathaway and the share price appreciates by 10%, I made 10% on my $100. Once again, the dollar amount you have doesn't matter, just the percent increase in the capital appreciation of the company is what is going to drive your profits. Big picture, what's happening here is that Charles Schwab is making a play on basically retirement accounts. Yes, there is the headline that they want to get younger first-time investors brought into the company, but additionally, retirement accounts for the longest time have been the domain of mutual funds. Everybody investing in their 401k, they buy mutual funds because mutual funds have always allowed for fractions of a share. Yes, you might need a couple $1,000s to buy into the mutual fund initially, but you can then add any dollar amount after that in order to increase your share count. And for this reason, 401ks, retirement accounts, have not included ETFs. But if you can buy fractions of shares of ETFs or individual stocks, then people contributing every month to their 401ks by a certain dollar amount can now buy fractional shares of individual stocks or ETFs in their retirement accounts. I think this is actually the real long-term play of Charles Schwab. This is what they've been planning for. ETFs have exploded in popularity the last 15-20 years, and by finally allowing for the purchase of fractional shares of ETFs, you can now dollar cost average into it with retirement accounts. Overall, I just think this is really cool, everything that's going on between, Robinhood, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, etc. Competition is always good for us. Once again, Charles Schwab is not sponsoring any of my videos. I am not using any referral links. I am getting nothing for talking about their platform. I just personally use their services. I enjoy them. If I learn something cool, I will make a video about it and try and share it with you guys. And that's all that's really to it. I'm just trying to help people save money and invest. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so the algorithm knows it's good. In addition, leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or you know something I don't. And consider subscribing to my channel. I talk a lot about finance and investing videos. And until the next one, take care.